We are basically pioneers in the digital wealth management space, one of the first entries in that business somewhere around 2012. And we have a very unique and proprietary algorithmic system with which we sort of recommend funds to our customers. And essentially, we are mutual fund distributors at the moment, and we are looking to broaden our horizons and move to providing our customers with a much more wider base and a complete wealth management sort of platform. That's the aim and that's the goal of Scripbox. Although we are now approximately 8.5 years old, almost 9 now, but we still sort of function in the startup sort of environment where ESOPs are a major part of incentivizing people to stay with us longer so that we can develop the product better. We usually wait for employees to at least complete about maybe a year or so with us before they're even eligible to be considered for ESOPs. And I think the incentive is given more to someone who has shown great, obviously, addition in terms of value to the Scriptbox proposition and the company. And of course, the where we see that they are someone who is going to or who is willing to stay long term with us and provide us that support. We also do use or give out ESOPs to incentivize senior talent to sort of come in when we are a growing company, so sometimes we need some senior members with a lot of experience to come in and help us at a stage which we have reached, and they have that experience to handle the company at that stage and help us grow from there. The grants are made at certain dates, the vesting happens at certain dates, people sometimes move on from our company, so then we have to obviously, as per law, organize and check out their vesting. So I mean, the problem essentially is that it's a tedious manual task if you're not having a system to do it. Without a system, you're doing it manually, so there are obviously maybe some slight chances of human error, which might happen in the maths. But yeah, I mean, those are some of the basic challenges. And of course, when we issue, there's the whole process of the ESOP agreement, getting those signatures, keeping a copy with yourself, keeping a copy with the employee, ensuring that all those are signed correctly. And there are a lot of steps involved in a fairly simple process because of the procedural requirements. So I think those are the major challenges. I mean, I guess in terms of process and maintenance of records, I would say, to summarize, are the two major challenges overall as the size increases. First major value proposition is transparency for the employees, because they have access to the individual accounts. They, at any stage, they can log in, they can check out the value of the ESOPs. The cap table section, again, I mean, because investors have access to it, again, there's a concept of transparency. Obviously, they are aware, but usually what they have to do is they'll again have to send across an email to me for maybe some information which they require. But here they can just access it themselves, and they have full access to what the cap table is, what their percentages of holdings are, and what the current value of the company is, what the valuation, where the valuation is at. These are all information, basic information, which is available to them without sort of requiring to directly interact from within the company. So that also forms like a good relationship with the investors. Secondly, obviously, is the administrative and organizational part of it. From my perspective, it helps me out because everything is digitized. Everything is on a system. It's calculated, and it's fairly easy for me to enter details. And I don't have to keep updating it because the system automatically does it for me in terms of the vesting, in terms of the lapses, in terms of employee exits. These are all automated within the system. And again, from an internal perspective, it again eliminates another Excel sheet or a Google sheet or a document which someone has to manually maintain throughout and keep updating it every time maybe a round of investment happens, or an ESOP pool increase happens, or something of that sort.